this movie asks the big questions. Who is the dangerous animals on this planet? And it's probably almost everyone, except the platypuses, gophers, prairie dogs. Yeah. But everyone can admit the most dangerous animals, because they provide nothing, are the wasps. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon, reviewing Dangerous Animals. What's about pretty simple premise? We were in Australia, and Courtney loves killing people with sharks, so he has a tour company where he puts people in cages in the sharks, makes them go out in the middle of the water, kind of Dexter-esque, but when Dexter already kills the people and dumps them, he's basically using these people as shark bait, taking photographs of them, videotapes, and then using them as trophies. However, he finally met his match in a woman who's a loner as well. But at the same time, she meets a guy that really likes him in Australia, and he's more, a lovable guy, not a loner. He's trying to change her. Can he do it while being attacked by sharks? So did I like this film? I thought it was mostly interesting. It was premiering at Cannes, French, whatever. That you're like, okay, this is an interesting movie to actually do it this way. Of course, you have the Indiana Jones that premiered there, and you have the Mission Impossible, sure, but Dangerous Animals? Maybe because the director directs things like once every decade. Anyway, I thought it was a pretty good film with what the movie was trying to do, of a simple premise of cat and mouse. Are you going to be eaten by a shark or not? So we'll get into the positives of this film. I do think the premise is fun. I don't know if fun is the right word though, but anyway, of having this serial killer kill people with sharks. And it's also an interesting premise, right? Because the world is 70% water. So how much do we not know is in the bottom of the ocean, the bottom of Lake Tawakoni, bottom of random lakes that you probably don't think about it, but there's probably dead bodies with mafia days and like Lake Mead in Las Vegas. And you see, like, also when I was in Alaska and you are like, I'm on a cruise ship and you're passing so much dense forests. How many people are dead in these forests? How many people are dropped out of a plane in these forests, right? And we just don't freaking know about it. I'm actually reading a book right now about people just getting lost in the woods. And I think it's a fantastic movie premise that I'm going to start writing a script on because I really think it'll be really fun. And I might do a little blog about it. Anyway, so when dealing with this movie, I do like that premise of kind of being in the middle of nowhere, a small cast, and we're trying to get from point A to point B. Yes, are some of these people stupid in some scenarios? Absolutely. Like, if you're going to go on this boat and you hear someone like yelling, call the cops before you try to do shit and things like that. Or if you have a guy that's next to the boat next to you, like, at least know what he's doing, or why aren't people coming back from the tour? Like, you're seeing them coming in and out, but none of the people that are going on the boat are coming back from the boat. So, like, little things like that where it's like people doesn't have an attention to detail. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, are you not thinking left and right for this movie? So there are little plot points like that where you had to just make it disappear. Also, the cops in Australia, like, also when you have that wave camera and you see that only one van's going, but one car's coming back and you're towing the van, point A to point B. But I do think there were some smart elements of like the surfboard being found, being broken, and bring the cops out to see if there's a body on the beach. So there were elements like that where I'm glad it went from the boat to this other character, because if this movie stayed on the boat for the hour and 40 minutes, it would have been a little bit tiresome. But it was a good cat and mouse love story that really works, because without this love story, it kind of gives the movie hopelessness. I thought it was going to end a specific way where the camera was like kind of being stationary. I'm like, oh, if this is how we're ending it, this is ballsy. And it's like a ballsy level where, like, I can fucking appreciate what you're going for. But they decided to kind of go the traditional route, which is fine, because I do think it's needed for the state of the world of like how everyone's like lonely. I mean, I'm looking for girlfriends, right? And it is hard because even on these apps, you see a picture like, oh, that's cool. But you think these pictures are probably from before COVID. And you're like, oh, you put on like 50 to 75 pounds. That is not fun, because guys like big girls, sure. I don't. And it's okay. You have your preferences. And so there we go. But when dealing with like this of loneliness, in which, I mean, hot people. Let's be honest. That dude, he's got some chiseled abs. The girl, sexy. So it's like, of course, it's a hot people problem as well when dealing with this movie. But great. Jai Courtney steals the show with his crazy antics of like what the fuckery. And I do wish we did explore his background a little bit more of like why he's like that. Of course, they do a little bit with why he likes sharks and what happened with him with the shark bite. But I do feel like there's more deeper levels of fucked up earnest with him. And I wish we dove a little bit deeper with that because you felt like you could have gotten that with him and the main girl that has been, kidnapped. But it doesn't really go that route. It goes kind of traditional cat and mouse, who's going to survive or not at the very end of the film. But I do think the movie does its job when it's coming up with, who are the animals, what's happening with the world today, because there is some cringy dialogue, but there's also some good dialogue when dealing with like who are the animals. And I do find it interesting too, where some people are like, you're acting like animals. It's like, well, when you think of it as wild, right? Animals don't like really kill for fun, like, I don't know, Zodiac Killer and things like that. Yeah, of course you have the hyenas or the crazy animals out there, but majority of animals out there aren't just gonna like blood sport. You know what I mean? Like us humans. So when we're saying they're behaving like animals, I mean we're behaving like humans. Like what humans are gonna riot in LA like they're doing right now? Like no animal is gonna do that. Like none of them are gonna do that. And they're like, oh, it's for a cause. No, it's not. I mean, it's okay. Not political. Don't get political. Anyway, dangerous animals. Are you a dangerous animal? Are the sharks dangerous animals? Well, sharks can be pretty dangerous animals, just in general, when you actually look at their habitat and what they do. They are carnivores. I mean, are they cannibals? They eat their own. They eat fish. They eat fish, eating fish. Anyway, so I thought it was acted well. Good, premise overall. Have you seen it before? Absolutely. Does it, go a different route where you expect like, oh shit moments? You're going to get some good oh shit moments, but nothing you haven't seen before. So overall, Dangerous Animals is a dangerous, fun time. Is fun still the right word, though? So Dangerous Animals will receive a 3.5 out of 5 Futons, which equals that 70%. So let's see what the critics and user scores gave this one. And we have a 65% with the critics with 93 of them. Audience score 68 with over 100. Critic consensus, stuffed to the gills with memorable stocks and a thrilling unhinged heel turn by Jai Courtney. Dangerous Animals will be irresistible chum for horror aficionados. I don't think this is a horror. This is more of a thriller / suspense. I think people are mixing that up. Any Hootamagoos, 85, 9, 8, my tongue's really white. That's weird because I brush it twice a day. 68, 70. Chase Hiker, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to this Butontopia. You Butonians, thank you for watching a great day. I don't care watch this day tomorrow, a week from now, a month, and a year from now. I'll wish you a freaking one of you. Peace and love, and don't be that dangerous animal.